Hello family, so this is another day. Yesterday was Sunday and I showed you guys and took you along for just a few things that we were doing, but I never brought you guys along to show you what we were eating for Sunday dinner. So come to find out, I didn't even have to really warm up the leftovers that I took out the freezer, so they are actually still in the refrigerator, because even when I got back home from the second service yesterday, they were still not completely thawed out. You know, when they're in the refrigerator, it like slowly thaws out. So when I get back home, I'm gonna throw the stuffing in the oven so it can get like a little golden brown on top. The macaroni and cheese, I will also do a quick short video in my shorts, because you can freeze macaroni and cheese and it can come out like the perfect stovetop macaroni. So it's actually baked macaroni and cheese, but because it was frozen, I am going to take it out of the vacuum seal bag, throw it in the pot with a little bit of heavy cream and a little bit of cheese, and it brings it back to life. And I am going to crack open a can of those green beans that we pressure can. I have a few of those left. I'm mixing it up with the grocery store green beans and the homegrown green beans, because I don't want to use all of the homegrown green beans and then not have anything left, because we still got quite some time before we can get stuff out of the garden. So, and then I'm gonna throw in a pot of rice. Yeah, throw in a pot of rice and we'll be good to go. And the turkey I can just warm up. I might just throw that in the Instapot for like 5 minutes. I'm actually now on my way to drop off football equipment. I was supposed to do that. I've just been busy. My mind has been everywhere. We took the kids out of indoor track this year, just to regain my thoughts, because we went from outdoor track to football to literally to football. Like we had like 2 days and then we went right into football after outdoor track, and then indoor track right after football, and it was a lot. And then right after indoor track we go right into outdoor track. Then after outdoor track we go right back into football. I need a break. I need a break in between there somewhere, and I need to be able to do things. And my kids understood, and I, quite honest, I think they were more so happy that I decided to do that, because they don't really like working out no more. Plus I don't want to get their bodies so tired, especially my son. I don't want him to have like dead legs, is what they call it, for when they're just like constantly going and doing. So we give them a little break, and then we'll go back into outdoor track come spring, starting in March. So I'm on my way now to meet his football coach to drop off his equipment, and then I'll get back to the house and prepare dinner for tonight. So this dinner should be enough for today and tomorrow. We'll see. It might not be. A reason why I didn't end up fixing it yesterday, because the kids, of course, we stopped somewhere before church service, the second church service. Sorry about the lighting, guys. This lighting, I mean, the sun is just giving today. So the kids, we stopped to get the kids something, and I didn't eat all of my food that I picked up yesterday, so I ended up just warming that back up. And then the kids end up making grilled cheeses, so they wanted grilled cheese sandwiches. And hey, I'm not gonna complain, because this is a pantry challenge and we're supposed to eat everything up that's at the house that we need to get rid of, just, you know, convenience, so we won't have to keep buying stuff. Again, we only bought stuff yesterday because by the time we would have came back home, fixed dinner, left back out for church service, we would have spent that in gas anyway. So we just picked up something off the kids menu for them, and me and Honey split a meal. So gonna fix that up tonight. If that is not enough for tonight and tomorrow, we'll just pull something out for Tuesday. So I'll see y'all when I get back home. All right, so we just got home, and I was gonna put this on the stovetop, but I'm not. I threw the stuffing in there, macaroni in there, chicken and stuff in there. Nasty attitude teenager right there.
I have attitude, see there.
And about to throw a pot of rice on in there. I'm about to throw that gravy, that pot to warm up. And that's gonna be our meal today. Oh, besides the rice and green beans, which take no time. And throw in a pot to warm up the green beans and throw the rice in the Instapot. So, you bet. Alright, just took the rice out of the Instapot and we got our string beans. I decided to do the string beans versus the garden green beans. And I opened up that package of gravy, add a little chicken broth to it to thin it out. Got a macaroni and cheese. I was going to do stovetop, but I didn't do the stovetop. I just threw it in a pan with the stuffing and the turkey. So now I'm going to go ahead and plate up everybody's food. And we are going to eat, read our scripture verses for tonight. Because I told them they are going to start reading their scriptures more to get more understanding of what the Word of God means. So we are going to do that and get them ready for bed. So last night before we went to bed, I did everybody's hair.
I was gonna look like a hooligan.
She's so silly. I did a Bantu knot twist on her. Cut AC's hair as y'all can see in the video. Gamora's, we 2-strand twist hers, and then Kalina decided that she wanted hers flat iron. So we flat ironed hers. Everybody had their hair done, and everybody was ready to get up and go to school.
No, we was not.
And, okay, we got up late, but
no, we didn't.
We didn't really get up late. No, we got up and got out. Oh yeah, they didn't want to go to school. But we got up and got ready, and it didn't take us long this morning. So this is another day where I am cooking. I'm always cooking. Anyway, so tonight we are having we are having what is that? A chuck roast steak bone-in. I've taken it out the pack, cleaned it and seasoned it, and now I had to cut it because it was entirely too big to fit in the pan. I am also going to do some mashed potatoes, and I am out of any fresh produce except for peppers and onions, so I am going to do some need to have something green, so I either do some steamed broccoli for me or just open up a can of green beans for the family. We are so going to be tired of green beans after this challenge. We have really enjoyed this grass-fed beef. It is so tender. I hope you guys can hear me because the children are in the background. This grass-fed beef has been so tender, and one of these can feed my family for one meal. Of course, we won't have nothing for leftovers for tomorrow, but I will be able to cut this and and feed our entire family. I have my Instapot going with mashed potatoes. Some red potatoes. I need to use them up because they are starting to sprout. I haven't even had them that long, but I think because my pantry is hot from the garage, it's starting to like make these sprout early. So the ones that I do not use today, I am going to go ahead and chop them up and throw them in the freezer. That way they don't go completely bad, because I had a few of them that I cut up for dinner tonight and they were bad in the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and get to peeling these and dice them up and throw them in the freezer for us to still be able to eat. And so because we are also doing the pantry challenge where I am not able to go to the grocery store, I have a can of y'all, I'm still trying to get that nail off. I have a can of evaporated milk that I am going to use for the mashed potatoes because I am out of milk and I am out of heavy cream. So, oh, and then I have this last little piece of butter left. Oh my gosh, and it is only June 25th. I don't even know where all my butter went. It could have went, you know what? It went to that cake and the frosting. I might have to make an exception to go get some butter, y'all, because I had to use that on the order that I had, and I need ingredients. Oh God, I need at least butter and at least a half a gallon of milk, y'all. We'll see. I might just endure it and just use oil until, because we don't have much longer to go in February, so we'll see. So I was digging through my freezer and I realized I have a bag of greens down here from my grandfather's garden. I have a bag of greens in here, 2 bags from my grandfather's garden of some mustard greens. So I am going to put those in a pot and we'll eat those. So nobody wanted greens, and instead of me wasting it, I guess we're just gonna do a meat and potato type of night, and they can do a side salad if they want to. So I am going to go ahead. Excuse me, sorry about the lighting, guys. I don't know what's going on with the lighting in my kitchen. It's just really acting up lately. I don't know. And even the front view of the lenses, I'm not sure what's happening. But anyway, I'm about to mash up these mashed potatoes, put a little sour cream in it, and put the evaporated milk. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. A little bit of sour cream and a little bit of the evaporated milk and some butter, and call it a night. So the beef that I'm cooking, it is from the farm that we got, the cow pasture farm. I'll link that video at the top where you can see where we bought a fourth of a cow for our family. And the beef is actually like, oh gosh, the beef is actually chuck roast. You know how you have a roast and it's like a really big roast? Well, some of the roast she cut into like steaks like that, so it has the bone in it as well, but it's only a little piece of bone that is actually in it. But it also, instead of you always having roast all the time, which we have plenty of them in the freezer from this bulk beef buy, we have some chuck roast that have been cut into like steak, so that's a good option for us. The beef is good, y'all. I mean, I can't brag enough about it. The beef is very good. It's very tender. It almost cuts like butter. I hate I don't have extra butter to actually put on top of it, because normally when I cook the steaks from them, I cook them. I haven't put anything on the grill yet. I actually need to try to put it on a grill, but the weather has been rainy or super cold. So I might have to do that next week depending on how the weather is. But the steak I take and then I smother it with butter while it's in the pan, and then when it comes out I take the garlic, the mixed garlic, and rub it all on top. It's so good. But I don't have enough butter to do that. The butter that I have, I'm gonna have to use in the mashed potatoes. I might have to go get butter, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a bunch of different recipes that I can do that does not call for butter, which is very rare because most of my recipes call for butter. I think I can hold out. How many more days we got? 5, 6. 6 more days until the 1st of February.
Oh.
I think we can hold off. I don't know. It's gonna be real hard. A meat and potato type of night. Like I said, if they want something green, they can do a side salad since somebody wanted the mustard greens. So we have the mashed potatoes and the chuck roast steak. So that is our dinner for tonight. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.